I can confirm I was not straight raped by an 11-year-old. Because Matt Stafford is done. I traded Matt Stafford and Mac to what I don't remember the little kids that are playing. Anthony and something.
Yeah.
Whose turn it is?
We need to get sponsored by Lakefield Retirement Community. We are having some real issues.
Dude,
today.
can we go all to the same retirement home?
I won't be there.
I mean, I know of one.
I'll kill myself.
My dad
I'll die
does
at his
too.
house or my apartment.
Oxford
I'll,
Living.
I'll die on the road.
Yeah, just put me
I'll die on the road.
in a home.
Here I go.
TJ,
That sounds magical.
TJ, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. The streak is broken. I can finally talk about New Jersey.
Yeah.
Holy
Did they
fuck.
lose?
They lost.
Were they undefeated?
They weren't undefeated, but they were on a 13-game win streak.
What's the record in the NHL for that?
Like 21.
Yeah,
so they were nowhere near close.
But it was a franchise record.
Good for them.
Yeah, they are now projected, or on pace, I should say, for 134 points. That would be an NHL record.
Can teams tie on points?
Yes.
Let's
How would you
listen to-
play a sport
on
that ties on points?
No, there's no ties.
He said that.
Well, on points, but not
that's
on
a
wins
tie-
or
uh,
not in
points.
games.
Yeah, same thing.
Not goals.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
It's a tie on points.
No, it's
That
not.
means they score the same amount of points all year. It's a tie.
Yeah, but there's still no. Oh my god.
Got you.
No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's not how it works.
Hello, I'm Robert Stack, and you are listening to the Askcasters podcast.
Askcasters, episode 23. Boy, am I high is what this one's titled. We are going to have a great time today. So much to talk about. USA chants everywhere at this table. Woo! USA kicks Iran's ass today in a must-win situation for them. Christian Pulisic is in the hospital. His Instagram is apparently hot right now, trying to see if he's going to play this weekend. How have you enjoyed the World Cup so far? We're going to talk about strategy with Schwammy, who apparently is not a big fan of playing for a tie when it comes to World Cup play. So we'll get into that. College football, Michigan takes down Ohio State. That was... I'd love to see that one. I hope you guys hate Ohio State the way that I do. That was great to see. So who's in the college football playoff? Do you like the top four right now? Georgia, Michigan, TCU, USC. We'll discuss that. Colorado wins us some money, but maybe not for long. Is Deion Sanders going to Colorado as the coach? Speaking of coaching changes, Matt Rule going to go save Nebraska, potentially. And TCU, are they going to be able to hang in there in the college football playoff? They have a huge game against K-State this weekend. NFL, the Chiefs are favored to win the Super Bowl for the first time all season. Speaking of the hot Chiefs, Mahomes is now favored to win the MVP. I've got some fun Russell Wilson statistics that will make us all laugh.
Let's ride.
And
Let's ride.
the Ravens blow another second half lead. And we can talk a little bit about why can't white people season their food? An investigative report from Jason Schwaming. So, boys, we're all four here today. TJ, how are you?
Shawway's like our Jeremy Schaap.
I'm just trying to create some content for you folks.
You're doing it great. I'm pretty good, man.
Schwammy, how are you doing, buddy?
Well, great now that I'm making my own food at my home with my own seasoning. But I'm enjoying the sports around the clock pretty much going on with with the World Cup during the day. You got basketball and hockey at night, and then obviously you got football on the weekend.
I am interested to see what generated this this seasoning conversation.
White people.
White, yeah. It's the white people.
C. Dangle, how are you, sir?
A little sleepy.
A little sleepy.
Been waking up to watch these World Cup games. So
I think Carlos is also experiencing what Schwammy was talking about with a round-the-clock experience with all the sports that we have going on right now. So let's jump right in. World Cup, we are coming fresh off of the Iranian destruction by the U.S. national soccer team.
USA!
USA wins that match 1-0, and off of an epic goal by Christian Pulisic. He is now in the hospital. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
From I know.
Say it again.
I know. Do you already have comments about this goal situation? Crazy Sharon is coming down the stairs.
One step at a time.
So tell us about the goal.
A little closer.
The who?
The goal. The soccer goal.
The guy that went in the goal.
Oh, the guy he beat Iran. Because,
Yes.
hey, there's a new Muhammad in town. There is. New kid on the block.
That was Crazy Sharon's way of saying Patrick Mahomes and Brittany Mahomes just had their second child.
A boy.
Winning.
A boy.
The new Muhammad in town.
Oh. So, boys, let's talk about that game. That was a must-win for the U.S. They had to come out aggressive. Iran only needed a tie to move through. U.S. needed to win. U.S. comes right out of the gate playing aggressive. They had as many shots, I think, in the first 25 minutes as they had all game against Wales pretty early on. So they came out strong. Carlos, what did you see? You got a chance to watch that, obviously, today.
What
Jesus.
do you remember?
I remember everything. No, I don't know. It's the creating like those 1v1s that the U.S. cannot generate, and when they do it, they're offsides. So that's like timing. I mean, but no, it was a good game. I hate the coach. Just hate it. Who's in the hospital?
The guy that scored the winning goal. Did you know that soccer man?
Kristen
Aren't you
Pulisic.
Pele?
Oh!
There's been a lot of
He wishes
racism.
he was Pele. Breaking news: Carlos is Pele.
Yeah, I am Pele.
So was that potential second goal? Was that offside?
The USA game?
Mhm.
USA? I don't know. Yeah, they showed it on like the goal in the first half.
It sounded like that didn't get much time to get reviewed or.
He looked like he was, if offside, barely by like literally his kneecap, if anything.
Yeah,
but I don't think it was the wrong call.
It was just very close.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they get the automatic.
and that
call
was
from
the
upstairs.
yeah.
So
That's
he's
it
offside.
wasn't that automatic? Like
Yeah.
someone told. Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. It's fine.
I honestly didn't think the U.S. was going to come out victorious today. I thought, in the words of TJ, I thought that Iran was going to just park the bus. Play for the draw.
It was like an enigma because Iran played really well last time around. You know how they beat Wales? That was awesome. So the minute that happened, I was like, oh shit! I don't think we were ready for Iran. You know, a couple days ago. Now we were.
We've got the F-22 Raptor. We're fine.
Get the stealth mode, man.
No, I didn't get to watch the game, but
You didn't?
no, I had
You
some.
fucking.
You could tell obviously Iran was pushing for that draw just to be able to move on, but. Man, there were some scary times I thought the U.S. was going to give up a goal or two. And, they were trying to generate all kinds of fouls in the box. Iran was trying to fall down, just trying to create contact to try to just generate any kind of, threat. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So, but, the ref let him play today, and honestly, I didn't think he, wasn't one-sided. I think he was fair to both sides and letting them kind of duel it out, and I felt it was a really good game for both, and it just United States moves on to the round of 16. It's good to see, and good to see everyone on on social media and around the country kind of staying behind the team.
I would just like to say fuck England.
Did you guys see that now England has the best statistically chances to go to the next round?
Did you just
And-
say stickly?
No, statistically.
Okay.
Statistically.
No, it's great. Our odds just went up.
Well, yeah, their goal differential is +7. They have 9 goals in their 3 games.
Oh, look at Schwammer with the good old goal differential stat.
And only giving
Yeah.
up 2, I believe, as well. So.
The Nuggets.
I love
Well, yeah, that's
against
that's
Iran.
math. I mean,
2 against Iran.
Yeah. So yeah, no,
And
they're the strongest team that I've watched so far this World Cup.
I haven't really watched a whole lot of early games like
been
most
great.
of you degenerates are, betting on those corner kicks.
I have not got into that madness shit. TJ, did you start betting corners?
He did.
Did I?
Yeah.
I guess I did.
So the fact that Iran could have played for a tie in that game brings up a conversation that we must have. We've had a very active group chat throughout World Cup. Most of us have been watching, I don't know, as many games as we possibly can.
Too many.
And the idea of playing for a tie has rubbed one of the ass casters the wrong way.
Yeah.
So you have the floor, Schwammy.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if just because it's just the way I was brought up, or just what sports that I play. But I just absolutely hate that there are ties in any kind of sport. And watching the U.S. play against England, it seemed like they were more concerned with just not giving up a goal compared to just like winning the game, like sitting back and just. I just fucking hate when teams do that. Like they don't try to win, they just don't try to lose. That's the part I don't like. I understand, and Carlos, you can explain what you were explaining to me earlier about why obviously there's draws in the first 3 games of the tournament.
Everyone in the world knows those rules.
Yeah, well
When it comes to World Cup.
I mean, not me necessarily.
I know.
But that's someone like being an outsider watching a game, trying to when you're trying to draw new fans in.
Yeah.
I mean, as an outsider, like why the fuck is there ties allowed? Like
Yeah.
when the goal is to win games, it's just it I don't know. It just kind of not leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It just kind of leaves me kind of bland, like a bland taste in my mouth. That like when you don't season your chicken. And
Quit fucking looking at me, man.
I like the bland taste in your mouth.
But I can't stand ties for one. I just hate when teams just try to play not to lose, and that's what I felt like the U.S. was doing against England. Which I get it. England's probably the best team, and definitely the best team in the group. But at the same time, why not try to play to win? Fuck it. I mean, prove go out there and win.
Yeah.
I just don't get that mindset with a lot of teams out there just trying to control the play where you don't lose. It just seems boring to me.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say I agree with you, but
But I do agree with you.
but no, I don't.
Can you start your argument by saying maybe it was the way I was raised?
Maybe it was the way I was raised.
Maybe it was the way I was raised because I was defeated.
At birth.
But that's not how you churn butter.
Oh God.
No, I didn't watch today's game. Well, I watched a little bit of it. But I didn't see the goal. I watched maybe like 10 minutes of it and then half. I did watch the England game. Did watch the Wales game. I think the United States, I know the mindset of, oh, we got out of our group. That's great. They held their own with England. They beat Iran today, and they should have fucking beat Wales.
Yes.
I think they had a pretty damn good week.
I don't know. It's just I feel like, especially like I don't know against England, trying to just play for a draw or at any point. I guess it just doesn't seem like a great mentality.
They knew that if you draw and then you go against Iran or Iran, as I was told.
Yeah, say it right.
today.
They're gonna ask you about
Exactly.
discrimination.
What the fuck's going on here? But if you would have told the U.S. like, look, you get to go into the last match day and
Control your own destiny.
beat
Yeah.
Iran, you'll take that. I'll shake on it right now.
Sure. But,
So
I mean,
it really wasn't about tying England.
Yeah.
It was about getting to that next game so we can beat Iran and go on. Because beating Iran is a lot fucking easier than beating England. So that's what it was about. That's why you tie in soccer.
get
You
that.
tie in soccer not for today, but for tomorrow or the later day.
I get that.
That's
I always
why.
put things off for tomorrow.
Exactly. I don't want to fucking beat England today. I'll beat Iran's ass tomorrow. That's what it's all about.
I don't know. I always feel like why not play to win? Why not control your
Well,
own
everybody
destiny?
tries to win, but
I know,
if
but
the
it
game
just
you
seemed
played,
like-
if the game you played yesterday maybe didn't go as planned, then you don't think you can beat England, because I don't think we can beat England. I mean, yesterday or 3 or 4 days ago, maybe that we missed some chances there, but at the end of the day, I think we beat Iran a lot easier than we beat England. So we
Well,
get
yeah,
we get to the
obviously.
we gotta get to the last. We gotta get to the Iran game with as possibilities to win and then go up.
I mean, I get what you're saying
Yeah.
with the strategy going through.
Yeah,
the
that's
round.
all it is. I mean, there's
I
no
understand.
coach.
It just
There's no coach that's gonna start the game by saying, "Let's fucking tie today." Okay, I think that happens later down the game when you kind of figure out, "Oh shit, it's gonna be tough." And if we fuck up against England, we're gonna get punished. That's
you're
the
saying
thing.
so like I mean
It's
taking chances and then like
If you start
hitting-
pressing forward,
Yeah, if you
you're
press
gonna
it
make more
forward with,
angles and it's easier to go forward.
so if
I
you
mean,
press forward, you leave that gap. You know, your outside backs are pressed up. A team like England, they recognize that. They have really fast forwards. It's not like they have one slow, two slow guys up top. They're lethal. So, I mean, and you got to think these guys are professional. Like this is what they do.
right.
So you don't want to. I don't know. You don't want to take a chance at the end to lose. And if you do, you end up getting punished. Like, you know, we know a lot of teams like that. You know, in the EPL, you press Man City, you press Liverpool, it's over.
yeah, you don't do that. You play for a tie.
Yeah, it's like you play for a tie to live on for tomorrow.
So next up for U.S. soccer, they're going to get in the knockout round. They're getting Netherlands. Netherlands they started World Cup with a 2-0 victory against Senegal. They tied Ecuador, and most recently they had a 2-0 victory against the host Qatar. Carlos and TJ, what should the U.S. expect? What type of a team are they getting in Netherlands?
One that wears orange jerseys.
Yes.
Why do they wear orange when their colors are
And
red,
they
white,
speak
blue?
Dutch.
I think the U.S. has a good shot at beating them. They have Memphis Depay. Is that his name? Memphis?
Depay,
Yeah, Memphis
yeah,
Depay.
Memphis.
Plays for Barcelona. He's fucking really good.
You got Frankie De Jong.
Yeah,
I
De
mean,
Jong.
Yeah, they're pretty good everywhere around. The Dutch.
I think it'll be. I think the U.S. counterattack is how they're going to score.
Well, you know, the thing that pissed me off about today is that, I mean, if the U.S. plays like they did today in the second half against the Dutch,
They're fucked.
they're fucked.
Yeah.
We are going to get sliced. So, what I'm proposing and why I was so pissed is it pisses me off to look at what we did in the first half and then not do it in the second half. I'm like, why would you change what was working? Because we had them in the ropes. We had the most shots in the first half we've had all tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing that pisses me off. If they do this against the Dutch, see you later. Frankie De Jong, that midfield, they're gonna slice through us. You know.
Yeah. They have to play a more structured game for sure. I wish I would have seen today.
The first half was awesome.
It was.
We
pretty good.
looked amazing.
It was good.
We were torching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, I think he is.
Who?
Do you think Greg Berhalter is holding this group back, especially
Yeah.
with how young they are?
Yeah, he's got Reyna on the bench.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well, who do you start over, or who do you take out? in place of
McKinney.
Okay.
Yeah, take him out. Put Reyna in there.
Okay.
Like today, McKinney played in the middle because last game he did so bad up top. He missed a sitter in the PK spot, so he just got moved down, and then today he got taken off.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was surprised he didn't put. I'm not saying that the guys that went in did bad, but I would have paid Reyna in. You want a game changer? I mean, talk about not like today. There's no fucking way that they were planning to tie because if they did, it'd be over.
Right.
So then that's when a team attacks. But
Right.
you do that with your second, if not first, ball handler, like your best ball handler, and that's Reyna. That's Giovanni Reyna.
Okay.
So
and he has big game. I mean, not that they all don't have big game experience, but he plays in
there's
the German league.
there's a difference in playing MLS to Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Like in Germany.
That's
It's
a
a
huge
little
step.
bit better.
That's
there.
a big step.
That's
I mean,
like yeah.
But
so.
don't at least all of the U.S. starters today, aren't they all European players?
None
None of them are MLS guys, right?
I don't know who started.
There was there was an MLS guy on there that I know of. I gotta think of his name. But most of the time, yes.
Which, I don't know, 15 years ago, that'd be probably 50.
No, Aronson is he's a starter at Leeds. Never mind, yeah.
So there's no one?
I thought I heard the stat that all of their starters were
that's Iran.
European players, which I thought was unbelievable.
That's good, though. I mean, that tells you where soccer is heading as a country. And
Look at it.
this team was it is the second youngest in the third youngest in the tournament.
Average
Yeah,
age 24.
We have the youngest captain,
Who's our captain?
Tyler Adams.
Oh, okay. No, I think they have
Who's our captain? Are you even American, sir?
He's
Get
Captain
out of
America.
here! God damn it!
Yeah,
I'm a
you
pirate.
You should have known that, man.
Who's your captain? Kangaroo?
Mike
Who's your
Ruzioni.
captain?
Who's the goddamn kangaroo court?
Who's your captain? Goddamn Jesus!
Take the wheel!
You're telling me Tom Brady isn't the captain on this team?
No.
So is it just me, or has Serginho Dest had a good tournament so far? I don't feel like he's probably got a lot of.
He hasn't shit the bed yet. And
Oh,
that's
is
the,
that what
that's
you're
the
looking for?
problem. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that one thing where he doesn't do what he needs to do, and then it costs us the game.
He
Because that's
almost did it
what
today.
what he does in every team. Look, he started at Barcelona, and then he went to AC Milan. You don't step down from Barcelona, right? That's tough to do. So, yeah, he's one of those guys where you're like, you're gonna get burned at least once, and it's gonna cost the game.
I challenge anybody.
David,
Has
Pete
anybody
Davidson.
seen Serginho Dest and Pete Davidson at the same place at the same time?
That's pretty good,
I
yeah.
have not.
I don't know.
Who's Pete Davidson?
Tell me that wasn't Des the entire time.
Yeah.
I think he's a singer. He
Yeah.
sings Stronger, Bigger, Faster, or something like that.
No, I think he's got that Cisco haircut going on.
I think you're
something.
talking weaker, softer, louder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, what a joke.
He might have been in Twilight. Who knows?
Oh, God.
Okay, so before we move on from
You're thinking of Batman.
Oh,
He was Batman. The guy from Twilight.
I know.
Probably a good time to remind you that this episode 23 brought to you by our friends at 3chai.com for your Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10 needs. If you need to have even more fun at World Cup, visit our friends at 3chai.
We've been fucking up, boys. I found this out the other night.
Oh no.
Our sponsor. They're not called 3Chai. It's called 3Chi.
23 episodes in.
Wow. So do they call you? We're like, you've been spelling our name wrong.
No, I heard him on a different podcast. I was like, wait a minute. That sounds
The
so
Up and
much.
Smoke
That
podcast.
sounds so much more professional.
Now our title now makes more sense. 3G, boy, I'm hot.
But no, it's a great product.
Oh, man.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
I didn't know, man. I found out like 2 days ago.
Oh, that's.
God.
I'm
That-
crying.
That's one of those things now. We've done it wrong for so long. I don't know if there's any going back
Three
now.
chai.
3Chi.
Three chai. Same fucking thing.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
Thank God they haven't dropped this yet. We wouldn't have any sponsors.
We might
We'd
have
be
to
back
release
to the
this
porn
They
episode.
box.
don't know. They don't know we're doing this.
The old days of the porn box.
And Ham Johnson.
And Ham Johnson.
People are showing up to their stores. Yeah, hey, 3chai. Oh, there must be one of them Asscasters readers.
Use the promo code 3chai at your local store. Yeah, I just don't listen to this retarded podcast.
God damn it, indeed.
And they said if I say 3chai, it'll give you a 15% discount. They'll say, what?
No, they said 1.5 discount.
It's a really awful podcast.
We'll take off $1.50.
Oh boy, we can't use that.
We can use this whole thing. I'll go restart.
Okay, so before we move off of World Cup, Carlos,
What a transition.
TJ Schwammy. Okay, where we're at now, do you have any changes in who you thought was going to win the World Cup?
Did I say? No, well, I said Belgium was going to win it. I bet Uruguay to win. But I have
You
Belgium.
bet who to win?
Belgium?
Uruguay.
Oh, you're dumb with a capital D.
With the capital,
With a capital
C.
With a capital chai.
Wow. What would
D
you bet that?
is for 3 chi. It's good enough for me.
Wow. 3 cheese.
That was all the wrong references to the tune of C is for cookie.
Not really, man. It's been pretty good. I told you guys that
said
Senegal was gonna be a good one, and Ghana actually still has a chance.
That was a great game.
It was.
That was a
man.
great game.
Who did they play last? I haven't watched them yet.
It was Portugal.
Okay.
Well, no.
No, yes, today it was Japan or
Yeah.
Korea.
Yeah.
God,
you're right.
fuck.
Okay.
Japan versus Korea.
They have the same the colors on the goddamn logo.
Yeah. Italy and Mexico. Figure it out.
There's other colors out there, guys.
Russia and France. Global warming. Cheeseburgers.
Are you just saying words that are coming to your head?
Val Kilmer.
Are you okay over there?
Nah, my face is a little woozy.
Gone off the rails.
I don't know, man.
So, Carlos, is there any reason that you would come off of England as your favorite right now?
No, but if I'm on Belgium or Argentina, I'm abandoning ship right now. Jump off that shit. They look like shit.
Are you talking shit about Belgium?
No, but they've looked terrible.
Do you know how many listeners we have in Belgium?
Yeah.
105.
It's pretty close.
Hey, fam.
Nah, Belgium's like that's the.
But they said themselves they're old. Kevin De Bruyne said that this team's too old to
I'm
win.
too old to keep playing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they said.
So okay, so how's Brazil and Portugal look?
Oh,
So since
Brazil.
they're top
Brazil looks
Crum-
injured.
Crumbling down to the injuries I warned young Andres about.
You did.
Because Neymar's still out for a while.
He's out for a while and it's only
Right.
getting worse.
Right.
They're all getting hurt. They're soft little Brazilian people.
They're not drinking the water like they used to.
They drink the water. That's what's going on.
And started calling it 3 chai.
3 chi.
3 chi.
No, yeah. That's why Brazil they're so skillful, but when they meet a team that's defenseful,
A little more
like
physical.
if they play, let's say, Japan today, do you think Japan's gonna come out and say, yeah, we're gonna go beat the Brazilians and score on them? No, they're gonna fucking hunker down, and try to just either kick them or get the ball. There's no option C. They're just A or B.
Right.
So that's why they get hurt so much, and they're just soft. They like to dance. They're soft.
I've never told Carlos this story before
Oh,
because I never wanted to concede defeat that he was right on this, but he's always
you're gonna serenade me?
he's always told me how weak the Brazilian players are, and I've always gone back to the first time I went to Brazil, and I looked at their cows. Those are not real cows. Those are weak, scrawny, fragile cows.
White cows.
And I don't know how they make steaks.
Churrascarias.
I don't. It has to be imported beef. They cannot use those little weak vacas that are down in Brazil. Those are not. If you saw these cows,
Tumba vodkas.
if you saw these, honestly, like a Tumba vaca, that is a sturdy cow. Like I've looked at the composition of the Tumba vaca. It takes you need what do they call those? What's those straight line winds in Arizona? Like a booba. Oh God!
what the fuck are you talking
There's
about?
like a straight line wind. It has a
wind
crazy-
surge?
I can't think of it, but
Hang
it
on.
takes it. They happen in
Shimabakis.
Arizona every once in a while.
That's a thought.
Hold on. We're
talking about a microburst?
No, but they have a more creative name. It happens in like Arizona occasionally. Ask casters, I will tweet the name of whatever this is. I'll go do my research.
But
A derecho?
No.
Okay.
He knows.
All right.
Anyway, my point being, there's a couple points here. The tomb of Ak is a sturdy cow. That's a big fat cow. That takes a good wind to blow that thing away. You know what type of wind it takes to blow a Brazilian cow
Who knew
away?
Eddie would be so interested in cows?
And he knows the physics about him, too.
In Brazil, it takes a 4 kilometer per mile wind to blow away one of their cows. That's why there's no farmers in Brazil.
That's pretty specific.
4 kilometers per hour?
Yes.
That's less than 1 mile per hour.
I know. That's why I've talked to Brazilian farmers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I asked them, how are you doing? And they say, I lost 20 vacas today. And I'm like, oh, God. Is it poison in the water? What happened? And they're like, 4 mile an hour wind. In your words, English boy. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's not very strong of a wind. And they're like, that's why I'm not making any money here, gringo. So anyway, back to your point. That
Brazilians are weak.
Brazilian cows and players, very fraquinha is what they are.
Who knew that how to base someone's strength was based off of other cows there?
Well, you think
in country.
If the cows are feeding the people and the cows are weak, the people have to be weak.
The problem is they're not feeding the cows other dead cows.
What do they eat? Do
That's
they eat
it's
chupacabras? Everybody else is getting a chupacabra down there.
Chupacabra.
The cows are eating the chupacabra.
The chupacabras.
No wonder we haven't seen one in a while.
Oh my goodness.
The chupacabras are already laying dead in the pasture, so they can't
How did it die?
overeating.
Oh, okay.
This
What was it overeating?
We don't know. We don't
Okay.
know.
Well, wouldn't it be fat enough for it?
So wait. So we believe in the chupacabras?
Of course.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought that was
The suck goats. So anyway, now we're done with World Cup.
Now we're talking about farming.
Now we're on to goats.
No goats.
The
suckers.
sun goats.
The
Sun goats.
Sun goats.
This is America's favorite game. Who wants to eat?
No, it's not who. It's not who wants to eat. It's who gets to eat.
The crowd looks well fed.
Not
Sorry.
Iran after that performance.
Oh.
Sorry.
Not the women, you mean?
Jesus.
So anyway, Michigan knocks off Ohio State. Great to see. I think everybody at this table hates Ohio State. Now, TJ, were you trying to contest with me an earlier Ask Caster podcast that you didn't believe in Michigan based off the strength of schedule?
No, I didn't.
So what was your thoughts going into Michigan, Ohio State?
I thought it would be a close game.
Closer
I
than it
didn't.
turned out.
I didn't think
It was 3 versus 4, right?
two.
2 versus 3.
2 versus 3.
Okay.
I expected it to be a close game. I did not expect
Thank you, sir.
Michigan to win.
Oh, Jesus.
That's hot. No, I was surprised. That's 2 years in a row.
Shit, that is, and they haven't beat
It was 10, wasn't it 10?
something like
10
that.
in a row before that.
Mm-hmm.
But that also brings up the question, Harbaugh's gotten it done twice. He's going to be in the playoffs again. After this year, does he go to the NFL?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. Like, he's going to get a hefty raise there if he wins a national championship.
Well, he's beaten Ohio State twice in a row.
And he
which
doesn't
should
he
do
doesn't
already.
have to deal with egotistic NFL players. And he makes probably more money.
They just recently negotiated his contract down for him to stay when he had all the consecutive losses to Ohio State in order for him to stay, because there was word about him getting fired.
What's his contract look like right now?
I don't know what the dollar figure is, but I know in order for him to stay, he negotiated down, and I think they got rid of some of his assistants, was part of that whole deal. So there's probably room for him to come back to the table and request some additional funds moving forward.
They fucked them up. It was awesome to see.
So let's take a look at Michigan's record, because they are going to be in the Final Four.
Regardless, right?
Oh, yeah. So, yep. So we're just going to run you through the whole season for them. So Colorado State 51-7, Hawaii 56-10, UConn 59-0. I mean, so obviously they beat easy people and just threw a ton of points up against them. Maryland 34-27, Iowa 27-14, Indiana, who's no good, they beat 31-10. So I think that was maybe when we had talked about them earlier. Maybe we had talked that they didn't really have any good victories yet. But then they went to Penn State. Well, actually, they were at home against.
They fucking demolished them.
Yeah, they killed Penn State. So 41-7 against a top 10 team at that time. Then they go destroy Mel Tucker's Michigan State team. That, don't get me started on Mel Tucker's contract. There are some bad contracts in college football right now, and Michigan State's is one of them. But I'm not going to talk about it right now. They blow out Rutgers 52-17. They demolished Nebraska as they should, 34-3. Iowa, a close game, 19. Actually, they almost lost that game, 19-17 against Illinois, and then finally 45-23 against Ohio State. So I don't know, there's not a lot of big wins on there, I guess.
There's a couple. There's some. I mean, aside for the first 4 games, after that, I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna lose to those teams, but it probably wasn't easy. I mean, there's some a little bit of close game there.
So Michigan's in. Breaking news: the top 4 has been decided. The college football playoff is officially Georgia, Michigan, TCU at 3, and then USC comes in at 4.
Fuck yeah, fight on.
If you are into conspiracy theories and who might get in, should someone slip up, Ohio State is at 5, Alabama at 6. So
is there a way that Alabama gets in if TCU loses? Do you think that bumps them down? Because
they'll have to play Georgia.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if they beat them and then TCU loses, is there any scenario that you think that a 2-loss Alabama team should be ahead of a 1-loss TCU team?
I wouldn't say shit.
Well, but both losses are on the road, and by less than 3 points.
I wouldn't say it should happen, but it could.
TCU should stay in the 4th if they win.
I'm
telling you,
they won't.
It's gonna be tough.
If they lose,
they won't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
so they get bumped off.
Right.
So do you think Bama jumps Ohio State after Ohio State just got their asses
I don't
kicked?
think
So you think if TCU loses and they get bumped out like Andy's saying, could Bama with 2 losses get into the Final Four? And if they do, watch the fuck out.
fuck Bama. No.
But
TJ's scolding a dog.
Sit, boy, sit.
His dog's name is Bama. Fuck Bama.
Get out.
Down.
Get
Down,
out.
Bama.
You mangy mutt. No, fuck Bama. They're not the 5th best.
I didn't ask you how you felt. I mean, I'm telling you to look at the teams that are ahead of them. Do you think Ohio State's better than them? No. Ohio State just got destroyed. Okay, so then TCU.
I would say Ohio State is better than Bama.
What do you guys think? I don't think so. Ohio State just they were just exposed.
If Alabama doesn't have who's Alabama's good win this year? Texas looked good, but Texas ended up 8-4,
and that was a 1 point win.
So who's their win?
But they're still at 6.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm not asking who they've beaten. I'm just telling you if Alabama beats Georgia, that'll be their big win. right? So then does that move them up? Because they have they knocked down the number 1. They beat them.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
It's a weird scenario where Nick Saban might get back in. So
No.
yeah, it's a scenario. Look it up.
Hold on.
In my head.
Scenario.
Are you wired into the internet, Carlos?
Yes.
An event that
He
took
is the
place.
interweb.
Scenario.
I'm wired in, motherfuckers.
Thanks, Ultron.
I just don't see that happening. But if it does, we all know the reason why. It's for ratings more than anything.
I mean, honestly, between if Ohio State wasn't Ohio State and they were
TCU.
Tennessee,
Yeah.
I could well, without the fact that Tennessee and Alabama are in the same conference, and they have a win. So let's not use Tennessee. So let's use Utah.
Utah.
So if Utah was number 5 and Alabama was 6, then I could definitely see the scenario a little bit more where Alabama jumps Utah. But the fact that Ohio State is Ohio State and they've got a national backing, it'd be a little tougher for me to see them getting jumped by Alabama.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. Fuck Alabama.
Yeah. I think it'd be
Oh
Ohio
man,
State.
I think I like USC there. I'm happy that's happening.
So do we agree across the board? Now that this is breaking news, Georgia, Michigan, TCU, USC, are they the appropriate 4?
At this point, yeah, I think so.
The appropriate 4? Yeah, I think so, man. That's pretty good.
It's hard to argue against it. I mean,
Well, yeah, you can't argue.
TJ's wheels are spinning
who's
here, and I
gonna
don't know
argue
why.
USC's loss was
to Utah.
To Utah.
They get to play them this weekend.
Ohio State lost to Michigan.
Got pounded by Michigan.
Pounded. It didn't lose.
What was
They
the final score?
It was like 50-something to 30-something.
hang on,
I think Schneider's on that one.
it was 45-23.
Again, 50 to 40.
The sad thing is Carlo lost the whole game.
I did, man. Oh.
You're on that 3 try, not that 3 cheat.
3 cheat, baby.
I
Three
think,
cheat.
honestly, I think Ohio State deserves to be 4 more so than USC.
Oh,
I don't know, man. USC look good.
Hey,
What Lincoln Riley's doing there, dude? Jeez. I mean, I get that you get the help of the, transfer portal. I get that helps.
Right.
But you still have to go in there and fucking take
They-
an 4-18 from last year? You still have to take that on. You got to change the mentality.
They have scored a shit.
Well,
ton of points.
look at Brett Venables. I mean, you went into the
Oh.
record last year was pretty good, right?
Well, yeah, as a coordinator, yeah, he was a coordinator.
But I'm saying, the OU's record last year was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and this year what? 6-6.
6-6, yeah.
See, you go to a team. You go to a team that's 4-8, and you turn them around, and you come to a team that's
It's always
probably
a crapshoot.
what 11 and whatever. There's
11-1,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever.
I mean-
And then you trash it 6-6. There's levels.
So
I mean,
he could have easily gone. Like
I'm not
8,
agreeing.
8-4.
I'm not agreeing why he left.
No,
but,
no.
But
No.
I'm agreeing.
Right.
I'm agreeing on that. He's probably the better out of the two.
Oh,
He
I totally agree.
Probably made the best decision too.
Oh yeah, probably.
Getting paid more at a better place. I mean, Norman versus Southern California.
what you got against Norman,
Yeah.
Oklahoma?
Not a lot, man, but
I mean, come on, Norman has Del Rancho.
hella cheesecake factories over there.
That's true.
So, but yeah, no, I think
It's Del Rancho versus Roscoe Chicken and
think
Waffles.
USC deserves to be there.
I would agree with
I
that.
think so.
You
I mean,
know-
they deserve to be there as much as Ohio State does, but they're up there and Ohio State isn't because they just got throttled.
Yeah.
I bet you if they lose to Michigan, but they keep it close, they would be there.
Possibly.
I admit I hate
I
USC.
must admit
Carlos is right again.
We already knew you hate
I
them.
must admit
The cows are weak.
Yep.
Yep, the cows are weak. No, it's probably blurring my vision, but
No, I think that's the 3-chi.
yes, 3-Chi. That sounds weird.
3-chi.
I guess that's their name, though. Yeah.
It's
very
the,
insightful.
It's the top four that makes the most sense.
Yes. So
I
and
think
also
so.
At this point, yes.
also USC has now got your Heisman favorite, so they get Caleb Williams. So
Okay, he was fucking amazing against Notre Dame.
He was amazing
he's
the
been
whole year.
yeah, I agree. I've been
He's thrown like over 4,000 yards.
He's fucking something else. He's good.
Ever since he started playing.
Ever since
year,
he listened to them Drake beats
yeah.
that he's getting paid for.
Ever since the Red River rivalry game last year, he has been
37
one of the best
yards.
football players in the nation.
Passing yards?
Caleb Williams stat line, he's thrown for over 3,700 yards with 34 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Dude, he
Wow.
is balling out of control.
3 picks,
dude.
that is it.
And OU, let him go. I would offer him the whole fucking state.
I don't know
It's
about
not much.
He's
That's not much.
Governor?
I don't know about let him
Hey
go.
boy, you want to be coming out of the great old fucking Oklahoma State?
Boy, you ever heard the key to the city? We gonna do them
yours.
better.
It's an actual K. We ain't got key cards yet.
We're gonna make you the
mayor of Del
the
Rancho.
heart of the yeah.
You get
Mayor of
a
Del Rancho.
you get a key to all the red dirt in Oklahoma.
If you come down to Diamond Dogs, we'll give you 2 free dogs free.
You get a key to all of our hearts.
If it's your birthday, we'll give you vanilla ice cream.
Oh boy, what were we talking about?
Vanilla ice cream.
That sounds good.
No, Caleb Williams. He made some fucking plays against Notre Dame. Just astounding.
All year,
He
he's
has
done
done it the whole
so
year.
fucking good. The crazy thing that I was reading about this morning that it said
I'm
that
surprised you read this morning
The
after
phone.
the day that you've had.
yeah, I was working.
That is pretty impressive.
I read motherfuckers. But anyways, that Lincoln Riley went up to Jesus, what's his name?
Who? Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams. Yeah. So I was thinking about
3chi.com.
3G, yeah. And that he told it was a dream when you came here, now it's a fucking reality. So I was like, yeah, they're gonna win it. They might win a national championship.
George is not.
USC.
No, I'm saying Georgia's. They're gonna win it.
Man, I don't know. I'm on the
I'll
USC
tell you
fucking
what,
hot train.
if you want to go make a little bit of money.
I know, I did.
I think
I
it's
put-
like 11 to 1 right
I put $12 on it the other day.
now. Big swing.
Yep. That's what I had
Okay,
left on my
so
account.
one other team that we need to talk about that's in that Final Four, TCU. So they've been continually doubted their game after game after game. Doubted. Now, granted, they caught some breaks. Like early to mid part of the season, they had some circumstances where they weren't playing against the first string quarterbacks due to injury and other
They
circumstances.
got no quarterback against OU.
Yeah.
That was a
But
good look.
they've closed the
Oh, they
season
took 'em out.
strong. They're undefeated, but now they've got a game in the Big 12 championship with Kansas State, and Kansas State gave them everything they wanted the first game, and Kansas State probably should have won that first game.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think TCU's chances are actually making it through that game?
If you're not following TCU Horned Frogs Twitter account on fucking Twitter for their football team, you're not living. It's so fucking funny.
No toads.
They basically just like make fun of the people that are playing. It's fucking hilarious. They just torch them. It's awesome.
So you're saying they're gonna win based off their Twitter account?
Yes. They're gonna.
Do you want to be a Vegas Knights fan?
Oh
They have a
man,
great
what game?
Twitter
What?
account.
When do they play? This coming Saturday?
Yeah, this Saturday.
Oh man, I
at
was.
11.
Oh god,
It's a lot of purple on the field.
it
That
is,
is gonna be
man.
A lot of purple.
Yes.
That's in Dallas, right? So that's gonna be like a home game, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much for TCU.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah, it's at
it's in
AT&T
Dallas,
Stadium.
yeah.
So that's gonna be a pretty crazy crowd. But no, I
I
think
they probably limit to X amount of
they're
tickets.
probably 50-50.
right?
But
What are you gonna show us
what are you
there?
gonna show, Teach?
Something. Christian Pulisic getting jerked off. Oh.
What do you want?
The Hypnotoad.
I'm telling you.
This is the Frognado video. It is the pinned tweet on TCU football's Twitter
I'm telling you,
account.
their Twitter account is the shit.
That is so crappily
There's
done.
A flying car. There is a
A
Hypnotoad.
man that's a frog.
I love
A man
this.
frog.
I am digging the terrible Photoshop.
Oh, it's great.
I don't know much about K-State's Twitter, but I guarantee TCU's Twitter's better. If this
TCU
is
is
any
winning.
indication.
And I'm following.
And a piece of corn.
Dude, they're great. It's so funny. They were making some jokes when they played OU, and I was like, I gotta give them a follow.
You said that. We were watching it together. You go, man, you need to follow the Torn Frogs Twitter account.
Might have been Tories.
Yeah, man. So let's get back to the Big 12 championship game. Let's say K-State upsets TCU.
They could do it.
So, that automatically just drops TCU out of the national championship.
There's no way they're in the Final Four if they lose that game.
No, they get tossed.
Yeah.
To lose to what
9-3.
13?
There were
13,
people,
14th ranked.
doubting TCU was going to get in undefeated.
K-State's what, 13?
Yeah, they're 13th.
If the number 4 loses to the 13, they're done. What were you saying? Sorry.
I was just saying that like TCU was doubted throughout the season to the point like people weren't even sure if they were going to get into the Final Four even if they were undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. We've seen that before with UCF and a few other teams that are just kind of those. They're not the true blue bloods of football, but
yeah, I mean it's going to be tough. Obviously, K-State's it's a good team, but they're very dependent on their skill position, right?
Well,
they don't have a defense that's going to come out and dig them out of the game. I think what's the quarterback's name? The dude from Nebraska.
Adrian Martinez.
He's out though.
Is
He's
he?
out?
Mm-hmm.
no, I saw something today where they may have to use him in a different way, quote unquote, for the game, which I don't know what that means because I haven't been able to read it yet. But whatever.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
means.
and then if TCU just gets their running back there, Deuce Vaughn, they're not gonna do much. I don't see TCU losing this game, so I think they probably stay there, and that's good. That's good for the Big 12. Get that one team on there,
Right.
because OU doesn't fucking believe in winning a championship ever again.
Well, and this is what, their last year in the Big 12?
They have a couple more.
A couple more. I thought it was 3 more years.
They possibly might jump this year, but
Because Cincinnati's coming next year,
I think so.
right? Yeah. They should just be not. They just probably just have. They don't have any games. They just get the guys off. Say, hey, we're done. Recharge your batteries. Wait for 2 years. Work on some. Get some muscle built. Work on that speed ladder, and then we'll be ready for Alabama.
This is the old SMU strategy.
Share some dank memes and come back in 2 years.
Smoke some grass, man.
Some 3G.
Order from 3Chi. Get healthy, boys, and then we'll come back and get torched by Alabama and LSU.
Eat that Del Rancho. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, and Texas is probably going to smoke it too.
12th Del Rancho reference in this podcast.
A record.
Can't you tell I'm craving it?
Dude, you know what I'm
That
pissed?
was a high one.
I'm getting a second hand.
You know what I'm pissed about? We have no taco shops, or not taco shops. What was the taco?
Tico.
No.
Dello.
Taco. It was the on West Street.
Taco John's.
No, we have one of those.
Silver Johns.
The Taco Bueno. Taco Bueno. We don't have any more Taco Buenos.
Yeah, I'm not too upset about
We don't?
it.
I'm good with it.
No, I love that
Well,
shit.
Del Rancho's not a taco place
I've
either.
had Taco Bell before.
That is my one and true love.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, okay, so I get
It's the
this.
Taco Bueno of the West Side.
Take a lap.
Tokyo Rose in the trailer park.
Yeah. It's the Mountain Dews of the trailer park.
But
Good joke. Good joke.
but
Good job.
but was the lot paid for?
No.
When is it?
It was native land.
All right.
Okay, double loose ends to tie up on college football. Then we're going to run into the pros, and then Schwami's going to tell us why white people can't season their food. So, taking a victory lap, we gave you ass casters. We gave you 3 futures bets to make before the season for futures wins. We gave you USC over 9.5. We gave you Notre Dame under 9.5 for wins, and we gave you Colorado under 3.5 wins. Colorado was the most stress-free bet we have maybe ever
We
made.
talked about it twice.
I was so proud of them throughout the entire season. I watched more first quarter Colorado Buffalo football this season. It was the best thing is that Colorado Buffalo football comes on so damn late. It's after everything else, and then when you're in that position when you're like Netflix or something else.
Did you listen to our last podcast where we talked about what their motto would be? And it's like, we only lost to Michigan State or Michigan by 28.
That was the recruiting, yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be the recruiting.
We almost got him, boys.
Yeah.
Shmammy, I don't know if you want to go through the Colorado schedule.
I can.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Their first game was against TCU, which they lost 38-13.
That's a close
game.
These are
Close,
some
yeah.
some beautiful scores. Just sit back and relax, boys.
They lost the next game to Air Force by a score of 41-10. Then they lost to Minnesota 49-7.
They're regressing.
Oh wait, hang on a second.
It's a countdown.
In the next game, they scored 17 points against UCLA, but gave up 45. Against Arizona the following week, they lost 43-20. Ooh, and a nail biter in overtime. Colorado won against California 20-13.
I was pretty sad about that.
That was a pretty sad.
I was worried that was going to be the turning point.
But don't worry.
They're getting it together.
Don't worry. They got back on track and they lost the following week 42-9 to Oregon State. But then they put up a good fight against the old. You okay over there? Okay, they put up a good fight against the old Devils of Arizona State and lost 42-34.
Devils.
And then against Oregon, they lost 49-10. USC, they lost 55-17. Then in Washington, they lost 54-7. And then finished out the season losing 63-21.
At least they didn't quit.
They kept getting worse.
Okay, so again, we take the victory lap, but the reason we bring up Colorado, Deion Sanders has been officially offered the position as the head coach at Colorado. Is there any way that Prime takes that position?
I think he's at a better spot now, where he's at.
Well, so what I was hearing about, it said that he will only go to like traditionally black schools.
Historical.
Yeah, so I don't think Colorado qualifies. Is that
The
I
Buffalo
was
is...
surprised Auburn didn't try to come get him. I would have hired his ass in a heartbeat.
Yeah, over
Like,
Hugh Freeze.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
You don't have to. What are they paying? Like $7 million a year?
Who, Hugh Freeze?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
6.5 for 6 years.
But it goes up by like it goes up every year.
I think the average.
It averages out. to
Wow,
6.5.
yeah, that's insane. His did you hear about his extension at Liberty?
No.
8 years, 8-year extension.
What was it?
At his current salary was like $5 million a year. So whatever that is, so they gave him a bigger raise that Auburn paying job is. But who the fuck wants to coach at Liberty?
They just had Malik Willis.
Isn't that the Christian college?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, it's a wild documentary on Netflix about that. You should watch it. Their founders were like
I
this.
was wondering where you were going with that.
The
Carlos.
founders, I can't remember his name. Look it up. It's Liberty documentary on Netflix.
Liberty
It's
Mutual.
Up there,
insane. No,
it
not
was
Liberty Mutual.
founded by George Washington.
No,
It's
It
not
was
the
a-
family, is it?
it's the family. They
Yeah.
were like all holy and stuff, and then it turned out that the dude that ran, like the president, inherited the university, was like watching his wife get banged by a bunch of dudes all the time.
Handmaid's Tale.
You talking about Falwell?
No, it's not
Jerry
that.
Falwell.
Jerry Falwell, dude,
Yeah.
his documentary is insane. It's
I've
on
heard
Netflix.
about that. I didn't even
Watch
watch
it.
it.
It's awesome. That's why I was like, wait, Liberty University, like they were all praying and laughing. I'm like, you guys are just doomed. Who the fuck is laughing when they're praying? You're praying because you're in like, oh God, please, I don't want to have a kid. That's when you pray.
I went to his.
That is the prayer of Carlos Oelia.
I just went to Jerry Falwell's.
Dear Lord, as I go to sleep, I pray.
I
No
pray that-
This
sperm
baby
you
is
keep.
yours to keep.
I just
If
went
I
to Jerry-
should die before I rest, I pray the Lord, sperms on her chest.
if you can't come in her, come on her.
I like that there's a section on his Wikipedia just titled Israel and Jews.
The Jewish people.
And-
Oh my God.
Oh, great!
So
we use
listen-
homosexuality
listen to this.
and Teletubbies.
So my
This can't be
my
great.
contact for Ryan Kaplan on my phone book is Jewish boy. So the other morning, we've been just waking up early to watch soccer, so I'll get like texts from him in the morning like, you should take this fucking bet, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, all right. So then we started texting, or the other night it was like 4 a.m, and I went downstairs to watch, and then I left my phone upstairs, and Audrey wakes up and he goes, who's a Jewish boy that's sexy? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How
He's
to
my
explain that
bookie.
one. I don't even know who he is.
He's my accountant. Who is this man?
We're hedging our bets here.
So anyway, that ties a bow on college football, and in the essence of everyone's bedtimes, we're moving to NFL. So Chiefs, now the favorite to win the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has been on fire in the last few games. If you look at his, like, if you go look at the receivers and the amount of receivers that are catching balls from him, he's throwing it to everybody.
His pass the other night was bonehead. That pick he had.
Oh, that was awful.
That was a fucking like he was definitely doing a no look pass, and I'm like, he getting way too fucking comfortable with that.
He missed a
So
couple
we're
plays.
talking about the Patrick Mahomes. So I'm not taking anything away from him, but I'm just saying like he's that guy that he gets wild with the ball at times. So, but yeah, it's tough to beat him.
I don't think Andy Reid gives a flying shit. He could throw it backwards, and I don't think Andy Reid would care.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't.
No, I'd give him my firstborn.
Speaking of which, they just had his second kid yesterday. Did you see that?
Who?
Mahomes and his wife just had their second kid.
Oh,
That's what Sharon was
crazy.
saying.
Sharon's
Yeah.
breaking news.
Silver. What was his name?
Bronze.
Bronze silver. Something
Bronze
like that.
silver. No, it's because he's Patrick Mahomes as well. He's a third, so bronze is three.
Whatever. When he comes
God
in
damn it,
third place,
Carlos.
we're all gonna make fun of him. Schwammy, what are your thoughts watching the Chiefs here in the last month or so?
Well, I mean, obviously everyone talks about their offense, and they're a team that can score at will. Honestly, they've and I think recently kind of the red zone offense has not been as good as it could have been or should be. But honestly, their defense has been playing a lot better as the last couple of weeks. And yeah, I get it. They only give up 10 points to LA, which LA is not very good. They had a third string backup in, but still only giving up 10 points and not very many yards. I feel like the defense is on track to play or kind of like playoff style football at this time of year. So that's kind of the more what I've been watching than I guess the offense as a Chiefs fan. I mean, that's everyone likes the flashy stuff, but I've been really impressed with how the defense has been playing as well.
Dude, all season, like.
Well, they always start out slow, and they gradually get better and better each week, which.
The special teams sucks.
Oh, yeah, and special teams is
fucking
honestly
bad.
has probably
It's atrocious.
lost them more games or possessions than anything else on the
You want
Sky
Sky
Moore?
Moore? You want Sky Moore returning any more punts?
No,
Yeah.
honestly, hell no, not anymore. I mean,
Resign Juju and it'll be fine.
it's just dumb. I don't get why not, or why they've been trying that experiment for as long as they've had. They put Justin Watson in the last game after Sky's last fumble, and he didn't drop the ball. I don't know why that wasn't the option after Sky Moore's earlier, question marks of if he could be the punt returner. So, other than that, they have a lot of guys that are injured that are, you got McCole Hardman, Clyde, Edwards-Helaire, which I don't think really they need
I think
much more.
they're phasing him out.
I agree.
Who?
Clyde
Clyde.
Edwards-Helaire.
I think this
he
is
has
his
to
last
be
year
done.
on his rookie
Pacheco
contract.
is gonna
They just
get
picked
him.
up Melvin Gordon, too.
Melvin
That's
Gordon.
so
The
stupid.
guy that fumbles in the goal line.
All it is a depth move. It's nothing more because they already have McKinnon, Pacheco, and Ronald Jones.
McKinnon doesn't even run the ball.
He
He
does
catches
though.
it.
Oh, I know.
Look
he
at
does
his
both.
stats. He's got more fucking catches, targets
Yep,
than
he is the
probably
main. Yeah.
rushes.
Dude, Pacheco, that boy
Right.
runs angry.
He's
Yeah.
Puerto Rican. Of course he's gonna run.
Is he really?
That last name Pacheco. He's fucking Puerto Rican.
Yes. An Isaiah from Puerto
Pacheco.
Rico.
He's called Isaac. Isaac Pacheco.
But no, Pacheco has really come to his own in the last few weeks since he's gotten that starter position.
Is
And
he a Puerto Rican or Cuban?
that I really liked him.
Or Dominican?
I really liked him a lot.
He's an island boy.
He's been he's been a good pickup for the Chiefs out of the draft.
So you guys are looking to be in good shape moving forward. You guys got some breathing room at the top of the division.
Yeah, after someone thought they were going to be at the bottom of the division this year.
God damn it, Skip Bayless.
Well, that's your fault for watching that fucking god awful
Man, the
show.
AFC is just fucking wide open behind Kansas City.
Right?
It's
Oh,
insane.
I think
Buffalo is in the wild card right now.
Yeah. So here's the rest of the season for the
fucking hate
Chiefs.
the
So
Patriots so much.
next
I'm sorry,
game
I
for
said
the
that out
Chiefs, they're at the Bengals. Bengals have been getting hot. Joe Burrow's looking better. Somehow
Jamar
he's
Chase
surviving
needs
behind
to
that line,
fucking come back.
and he might.
Jamar, come back, please.
He will definitely listen to this.
He will. I'm gonna text him.
And then at the Broncos, which I am getting ready to lay some great Russell Wilson stats on you. Cannot wait.
right.
After the difficult game with the Broncos, they get the Texans, who just benched Davis Mills for the rest of the season.
Dude, that dude is terrible.
And then
He's so
you get the Seahawks, and then Russell Wilson again.
And then, how do they wrap up the season there?
Who
Andy?
is going to third?
Oh, I wasn't going to mention
Who's
that
going to
game.
take third in the fucking AFC West?
So, and
The
final
third place
game,
is up for grabs.
final game against
between the Broncos and the fucking
the
Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders,
Yeah.
who are struggling.
Speaking of a dumpster fire, we're gonna get tickets for really cheap.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Which
upgrade
game
those
are you
mother-
guys?
We might be on the field for that game. We can upgrade those
Do I have
motherfuckers.
to wear clothes?
No.
Hey, you guys show up. You guys want to play?
Yeah. No, I'm cool, man.
You guys still looking for a punter?
Yeah, just
They'll
because I know a guy.
they'll come up to Andy who goes, "I bruise easily."
I do, especially in Vegas.
The people hitting him are gonna be really curious. This guy's really mushy.
Andy's gonna be the tea retriever.
He can't run that fast.
We know. He'll just stand next to the tea and walk off.
It takes time.
Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna go off topic so far, but just because I thought you were talking about my body for a little bit, I was watching Family Feud today when I came home. So the question was, some men have a body like Mr. Peanut. Other men have a body like what type of nuts? And this lady said nutcracker. And I'm like, we drive with these people. It's
We
like,
do. They have.
You don't.
we negotiate four-way stops with people.
They have licenses and they live at homes with mailboxes. They're real people. They're out there touching fruit and milk and lettuce.
They're poisoning the
And we're eating that shit.
Okay.
These motherfuckers should be jailed.
Someone has poisoned the water hole.
There's a snake in my boot.
These people touch lettuce.
And that's how we just maintain as a society.
Do you know what I did today? I touched a whole heap of lettuce.
I touched a whole cantaloupe.
Oh, fuck that, man. Fuck cantaloupe, dude.
Oh God.
Russell Wilson
I
this
was saying.
season.
Oh, do you have the Rusty Wilson?
The
Oh, here we
Rusty
go.
Wilson.
Rusty Wilson?
Russell Wilson.
Rusty Wilson.
Russell Wilson
Rusty.
has fewer touchdown passes than Davis Mills. He
Oh.
has a lower passing rating than
Who's
Carson,
Davis Mills?
The guy from the Texans.
the guy that got benched for the Texans.
Oh, okay.
He has a lower passer
Hey,
rating
his
than
mom's
Carson Wentz. He has a lower completion rating than Kenny Pickett. He has a lower TD to INT ratio than Joe Flacco. And he has a lower TD to attempt percentage than Baker Mayfield.
But the thing is, he's not the worst at all of them. He's given hope to the other guy.
Hey, we gotta play that guy. This week. It's cool. I can throw like 3 picks, 2 pick sixes.
I got it.
Motherfucker ain't gonna win.
I will have the ball for 0
Oh
seconds.
my god, do we have like a, an area, countdown we want to go through, or can we just jump in? Because we can just fucking talk about the Jets.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Mike White went off, and did you see the picture of Zach Wilson just
Yeah, on his
huddled
hoodie.
up, just watching? Like the play was over there, and he just
Dreaming
like
of Stifler's mom.
exactly, yeah, she got it going on. But yeah, oh, I love that moment. I'm like, this is still the dumpster fire of franchise that we always knew. The Jets are always gonna Jets. The minute they did that butt fumble with Mark Sanchez, you knew this was America's circus.
Hold on.
America's
Joe Namath is the reason that goddamn club is America's Circus.
But Mark Sanchez took it over.
His ass. No, they started out very promising. I had Brees Hall on my fantasy team and
R.I.P.
Rip.
and
R.I.P.
Michael Carter.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rip.
He's out for the season.
Oh fuck! I gotta find a new running back.
This guy is in 11th place in fantasy football.
It's okay. You're never in 11th place. You're not gonna make the playoffs.
Dude, my team in the Quick Trip League.
Oh no, not
We're
the
good.
other
Bears.
teams. Wait,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We don't care. You play with retards.
I was just trying. God damn it!
You play with very smart people.
Play with the Nutcracker girl.
Nutcracker.
And
That's
the
not
girl,
for
you
me.
know, Amanda. She was great.
She was.
Amanda.
She was amazing.
Gonna take you by
Out
the
of-
hand and tell you
Out of all
gonna
the girls that
stand,
you dated,
Amanda.
She's probably one of the dumbest.
And that's-
Do we need
I've
to tell
set a-
that story?
I've set a high bar.
That bar is very high. There was a girl that knocked at Andy's apartment one day and was smoking menthols, and then Andy dated her.
Cheyenne, or as we affect
Cayenne.
cayenne pepper.
Yeah, this is like Chi
That's
Chai,
fast, yes.
Cayenne, Cheyenne.
Yeah,
same thing.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Amanda was atrocious. Not like ugly, but like just.
I was gonna say she was hot.
In
She
terms of brains, atrocious.
well, when you believe that you pay for lake freezing services in Kansas,
Oh, God.
and then I really knew she wasn't a winner, and I told this story recently.
It's not that she wasn't a winner.
She
She was a
wasn't.
loser.
It's not that you're ugly, honey. It's that your mom's hotter than
No,
you.
she was. Yes, Matt Scaglione. No, she was hot. She was just crazy
This
as
is the same
fuck.
girl that you shared a macaroni pizza with, right?
Well, that's what I was gonna get to.
No, that was
Is it
TJ.
different?
No,
TJ had a macaroni pizza.
yeah, that was
with
Amanda.
No, I know, but I didn't share the
no, I
pizza
saw
with her.
Amanda and TJ. Not you,
So,
TJ.
and I just
said-
wanted.
TJ.
God damn, I hope
I think Andy's drunk.
she's.
I am.
I'm not. I don't know. Like she's not listening.
I hope not. Amanda,
She's-
if you're listening, God bless you.
She stalked me on my on the not the Facebooks, the Snapchats. She
How did she find you? Your name is Grodito Crunch.
I have no fucking idea. But yeah, she
She's like,
found
you
me.
know what? This guy sounds like a Scrodito. Maybe a crunch.
Definitely a crunch if I haven't showered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I the New York Jets. I mean.
Oh, I thought we were going
Yeah,
into
they're
a
good.
Oh, you want me
into
to-
a great
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Cliffhanger.
How do you start with?
You don't fucking.
God.
I was getting
Yeah.
stalked
Yeah.
on Snapchat and then go the New York Jets.
The fucking
that is not
Damn.
cool.
cliffhanger,
That is
man.
you're
That was
edging.
not cool.
Okay,
man.
all right. Here we go.
I was edging, man.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Way to tell a story, Cronkite.
Well, you know. Hey, did you
He
guys?
was stalking me? The New York Jets. And...
Did you guys want more? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fucking did it. Okay. So, I don't know why, but Carlos and Andy had my phone on a cold January?
Nebraska.
I was just upgrading your apps.
Yeah.
signing up for Tinder Plus.
And I'm pretty sure I was like we were doing some day drinking.
It wasn't the day.
It wasn't.
It was a
smoking.
day, yeah, it was a day.
It was a weekend.
They stole my phone.
No.
Ah.
We just borrow your phone. You were right in front of us. We didn't steal.
Were
your
you
phone.
knowingly like letting them use your phone?
No.
Bullshit.
No.
Back in TJ's drinking days, to be quite honest, though, like he could literally be sitting from here to here.
He's
Carlos
so
could be
fucking dumb.
like this with his phone, and TJ'd be like, "I don't know where my phone's at."
I missed
Yeah.
that, TJ.
Yeah.
Please start drinking again.
Or just throwing that 3 cheese.
3 So yeah, so
So anyway,
Carlos
you're getting stalked.
Carlos and Andy
Stole their phone.
stole my phone, and this was my first year at my new job, and she also happened to be a first year at our new job. We didn't work in the same building, but we were in the same company.
What company is that? What does that rhyme with?
Delta Health. So yeah, we were working at Delta Health.
You know, that's how he was born in North High.
Anyway, you're Delta Health.
We were selling from North High.
big degree from there. Not degree,
Your
a
high school
diploma.
degree, I'm happy you got that.
So yeah, you guys stole my phone and invited her over. So she came over and starts just like playing with my balls under my shorts, and I'm like,
oh, no wonder you were so hippie.
No wonder you wear shorts.
no,
It was really cold that day.
I had sweatpants on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, man, that's
Man,
a big
she-
reach.
Man,
She got big old hands.
Yeah.
Long arms.
She had
Long
chupacabra?
arms.
I mean, my penis looks small regardless,
She had midget hands.
but it really looked small that day. Just like a
He had picket hands.
She got her arm bit by a shark. It just happened.
Just a nub.
Your balls.
And that's how I survived. So yeah, she came over and starts like
Great girl. Great fucking girl.
Andy told her to come ice skating because she was not from Kansas.
Welcome
She was
to
from-
Kansas.
Was she from Ohio or something?
Not Ohio,
Some crazy fucking country.
Minnesota,
Same
and
thing.
The country of Minnesota.
great country.
The country of 1,000 lakes.
They have the most for any country.
That's even more than Wisconsin.
And Amanda's.
And Amanda's, yeah. So she wanted to ice skate, so
The dumbest girl ever.
Andy told her that, yeah, we have a lake that we can go ice skate on. So she comes over and then looks at the lake and goes, that lake's not frozen!
You were dating your mom?
God, fuck, that was... Okay, I don't know how to do her voice.
no.
But she goes, that lake's not... I can't do it. Your lake's not... I don't even know what she sounded like.
Why
Your
did you
lake's
just
not
say your lake's
frozen.
not frozen? She quote unquote said
Your lake's not frozen. And then Andy chimed in and said, yeah, I didn't pay the bill this month.
I had a lot of gambling debts that month.
And then Andy and I proceeded to like fuck with her hard. That was so fucking funny.
Then she...
And then she never spoke to TJ ever again.
No, she did.
Oh.
I never spoke to her again.
Willingly?
So how did she stalk you on Snapchat?
I have no idea. Like, I quit talking to her, and then she got fired. And then...
Yeah.
Does she still have your phone number?
Yeah, from Delta Health.
Oh.
Yeah, Delta Health. Yeah,
makes
she wasn't a very good
No,
nurse.
It means no.
Oh yeah.
From Delta Health. So, yeah.
She was charging $300 for EpiPens.
Wow.
It's a-
That was a long ass
So
story.
after-
that was a long story to end at where we were at.
So we went in the bedroom,
yeah.
and we did whatever.
She give you all the old jerk job.
And
So
I was
yes or
hungry.
no? And then we got a macaroni pizza.
So, yeah, I was like, well, what do you want to eat? And she goes, well, there's a pizza spot right by us. I was like, you don't want to go there. She's like, no, I do.
Oh,
And then she picked out a fucking macaroni pizza.
God bless that girl.
No.
She was great. What are you talking about?
She was really nice.
As long as you give her a pizza.
Yeah.
This is a great transition. Schwammy,
Yeah.
why can't white people season their food?
I don't know if it's not they can't.
They won't.
They just don't. I don't know why it is that some people decide that they don't need seasoning on their food. Some people say, "Oh, it's too spicy." Well, I didn't realize pepper was spicy.
Yeah, it is.
But I know that going to some Thanksgiving dinners that I've been to recently, and that it tends to be more of the older crowd, if you will.
Okay,
It's
old white people.
older crowd.
Older.
Definitely the older crowd.
Old German people.
Yes, the old Germans that I associate with.
Your last name is Shawe.
The old sauerkrauts. But I don't get why. Because why would you ever want to eat bland turkey? Turkey already is bland
pretty bland.
enough.
Because their bellies will hurt. My belly hurts.
It just astonishes me, like why people don't put seasoning on their
That's
food.
the most common white people saying. My belly hurts.
My tummy.
You know,
my
My
stomach.
tum hurts.
fuck you, right? Because
Does your belly hurt?
sometimes it does. I have a very weak
No, he's
stomach.
belly aching right now.
Ooh! And no, I love spicy food. I love my Melinda's hot sauce, ghost pepper
I
sauce.
wasn't calling you out. I said old people.
No, I'm taking offense.
He's an old soul.
And I can't eat Melinda's hot sauce or ghost pepper sauce without having to run immediately to the toilet.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It's-
And I'm not talking about hot sauce. That's different than seasoning your food.
I'll just fucking watch what you say there.
Well, again,
Carry on.
Was not talking about you Irish pricks.
So
okay.
the turkey was unseasoned.
The turkey was pretty unseasoned.
Was it dry?
It was kind of dry.
Oh god, that's the worst fucking compliment for the turkey.
It was kind of dry. The ham was cold. The potatoes were.
Did
The
you have
potato
Thanksgiving
yields-
with Sharon?
The potato ears were saturated.
The potatoes had no seasoning in them. I had to add a shit ton of butter to mine.
Oh, good.
The gravy was watery. And one of these other people that came to
I love
Thanksgiving.
how he's being strategic with how he's naming the people. One of these other people.
Did your sister know how to make?
Talking about my mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't.
Hey, she accepted my friend request on Facebook this week.
What's her name? You guys send it to me.
I will.
Send me a screenshot.
Just find her on mine.
I don't know what her name is.
Just look up her last name.
Shall we, sister?
There's been a 20.
That's your
There's
Facebook
been 20
name.
recent searches of Shaway's mom's sister.
It sounds like a support group.
Schwimmer's gonna go to his mom's for Christmas, and his mom's gonna be like, "Who's this pool boy that wants to be my friend?"
I'm gonna come out
Hired.
of the bathroom when he's there.
We don't even have a pool. I got it. You're just gonna be cleaning.
Hey,
the kiddie
Skipper.
pool.
I heard there's a moat.
Carlos
No,
is
no, wrong one.
Carlos is gonna be running around in a banana hammock and a Santa hat.
Hey, son, how's it going, Skipper?
Carl, did you clean the bird bath yet?
No.
That show is way too violent for you, son.
Need more lemon plate.
Nice on you. But
Oh,
God, I love how we go
And
off the rails.
I thought I was just becoming on high. And that happened.
Now you're back to high.
I'm back to being high now.
It's great, though.
God damn.
It's
No, I don't know. Going back to just people, why they don't.
Are we
season
still talking
their
about the NFL?
No, we moved on to white people.
Tom Brady.
food. Tom Brady.
White
Talking
people.
about unseasoned chicken. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. But no, I just can't stand when people just don't add seasoning to their food, especially when you're cooking for multiple people. If you don't like it, that's fine. But Jesus Christ, add some flavor to your fucking life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the way, Sharon has burritos upstairs.
I am gonna pass.
Are they frozen burritos?
Oh, I bet.
Are they the same kind you buy?
Frozen.
No, I make my own burritos, motherfucker.
Yeah, in the microwave?
No.
No.
My burritos.
No.
You are so offended.
Look at his microphone. Look how it sits on his arm like an eagle on a perch.
No, I cooked. So this might be white trash, or it might be inventive.
It's white trash.
Well, you don't even know
It's
yet.
in your mouth, it's white trash.
So on Sunday,
White
Sunday.
on Sunday, I made. I wanted just rice and chicken.
Were you hungry?
I was hungry. And I didn't know if I wanted rice and chicken like Mexican style for a burrito or rice and chicken like
Chipotle style.
no.
Chipotle.
I came to a compromise. But I also wanted
Mexico.
I also wanted something that would work like as fried rice. So I just put chicken rice in and then some olive oil on the bottom of the
Dylan's?
pan. What?
From Dylan's?
Olive
You
oil
got-
from
No, you got all this food from Dylan's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, just make sure I was following.
And then so I put I just put spice on it. And yeah, you can fucking throw it in a burrito. You can throw it in, like, put some soy sauce on it. It's fucking delicious.
You can throw a hot dog in a burrito. I mean, it's a good idea.
No, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. It's like a two-way food.
Watch out, Martha Stewart.
Two-way food as it comes out either whole? Like, what do you mean by two-way food?
No, like you can use it for multiple things. Like,
That's one way food. That's one way food. there's no coming
well,
back.
when didn't Martha Stewart eat a turkey through her ass on,
On
South Park? Yeah,
She sat on
Yeah.
the
On South Park, I was like, what?
That
What?
is-
What?
Well,
That's
she was
a-
in prison.
that's a two-way food.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, Martha did something?
Yeah, no turkey. Even if it's unseasoned.
You've gone off the
rails.
Yeah, a little bit. No, Shawway, are you done with the turkey? Because I was going to tell.
Well, if I try talking again, you'll.
Sorry,
talk
I'll
about
shut
the
up.
next
I'll shut
burrito
up. I'll shut up.
No, it's
Fucking white people can't fucking cook. They got no flavor.
Agreed.
Arf.
There we go. He wrapped it up for me. Wrapped it up like your tortillas.
So what I was going to say.
Talk to me. Is there food involved?
Yes.
Okay, good. Talk
So and it has him too. So I was just sitting in my chair on
We're
Saturday.
cooking Shawway?
Huh?
We're cooking Shawway?
He would be kind of gristly, I think.
He'd be nice and tender.
Like on the shoulders, I think.
What?
No.
I don't know. I don't know how fucking gristle works on
wants to
human.
eat your shoulders.
You're not Jeffrey Dahmer. You don't know what you're doing.
I don't. I'm admitting that.
Well, test people out.
Figure it out. Test people out.
Feet first.
No. Feet. No. Shawway came over on Saturday morning, and I was already in my typical haze. And Shawway comes over
What time was it at? I need some
Like-
context.
11:30.
That's not morning. That's
Was
like
it Saturday or Friday?
That's like early
It was
evening.
Friday.
Oh, it was Friday.
Friday at 11 a.m. is early.
I was wrong.
Shawway woke me up.
I woke him up at 11:30 sharp.
So I got up, and no, he comes in fuming. I don't fucking get it. If you're gonna fucking have goddamn food for people, you have to fucking use salt and pepper,
You were just
sometimes
following the
some thyme and some oregano. These fucking people.
Oh, so he was like emotional.
Oh my god, yeah, like I
was like that. I don't think I was that crazy.
I might have been exaggerating a little bit, but you were very pissed.
Exactly what you're saying.
You were very pissed.
I can see it.
All right, fair enough.
And they didn't put any salt or pepper
These
on the chicken.
goddamn white people.
And Dale's the worst of them all because he only seasoned one side of his chicken.
say he was the
And I
worst of
told
them
him, I told you, Dad, it does
Dale
better when you
called
season
out.
both sides of the chicken.
Oh, damn, dude. You better go punch him right in the fucking face.
The fuck is he talking about?
Shut him up.
I did not say that. I just said my dad has problems.
And above all the above.
Speaking of dads, hey, what's up?
Hey!
Good morning. How you doing? Did we just?
This is the first time we've seen you in like a week.
Oh, working overtime, huh?
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
In St. Louis?
Got the girlfriend in St. Louis, eh?
You gotta,
St. Louis.
you gotta go that
He
far.
didn't
so
say
Sharon-
no.
Sharon don't find
Yeah,
out. Huh?
there's some crazy looking women, and I think I got me one.
Hey, you are a crazy looking woman.
he just showed a flashlight in Andy's face for no reason.
Officer?
That was his penis.
What just happened?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Explain. What was that all about?
I
You
see
fucking
4 of you
weirdo.
now.
Podcast now.
Yeah.
He even part of it. I'm sure he sounds lovely. Don't.
More flashlight.
Old man has come down
The
with a flashlight, and we feel like we're all under arrest at this point.
Don't shoot, mother.
How did I end up in this house? Billy Joel style.
Okay.
Hey, he's coming to Wichita.
Who?
Billy Joel or is it Elton John?
Billy Joel, I sent you the tickets or the ticket info.
Billy Joel is coming with someone else, though. I forget.
Oh, Stevie Nicks.
No, we're going to Stevie.
No, it's Stevie Nicks. We're not going to Stevie Nicks.
it's
We're
pro-
going to go see a cover of Stevie
It's
Nicks.
pronounced
Oh.
Stephen.
Stefan.
Stefan.
This
Stefano.
place has everything.
I will. We should probably continue with this fucking podcast.
Old man, you're going to wrap up our final thoughts on the NFL. Tell us about the Chiefs.
Well, it looks like we just may have found a running back. And our young lad, the rookie, who's had a couple of
Patrick Mahomes?
pretty good games here.
Pacheco?
Pachinko, yeah. Pachinko.
Pacheco.
Pachinko. These are the reasons I smoke. Pacheco. Pacheco.
That's we argued about it earlier.
Yeah.
Pacheco.
I see our receiver from the New York Giants. He's on the injury list already.
IR? Injured reserve?
Not
Kadarius Toney.
IR. He's on the injured list already.
The guy that
Comes
went-
with the
Oh, yeah.
territory, I guess.
Comes with territory.
Comes with the territory. Rough sport. Rough and wicked sport.
This is the boring, sexy time of our podcast.
What week are we in fantasy?
What day is it?
I think we're in like week 13.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh man, I really should have lost last week.
You did. You lost.
Oh
I
yeah,
think you did.
that was a bad week.
I won this week.
I won too.
Here, folks.
Shawty and I are the only ones in the fucking playoffs.
Old man, you're still out of the playoffs,
And
but you're close.
You're out of the playoffs.
I'm in 7th. No, 7th. Ranked
How
7th.
the fuck are you in the playoffs right now?
I don't know, but I've had the most points scored against me by a mile.
Yeah, because your defense.
Because
sucks.
people like Schwammy get Josh Jacobs to go off for about
42.
50.
What the fuck's with you, Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs? What the fuck's your
Jalen
problem,
Hurts-
man?
Jalen Hurts.
What's your problem?
Trying to get my
dream.
money
I
back.
fucking
I
shank
had a
you.
dream about him. He was going to break his
Love
leg
you too.
next week.
Love you too.
I do.
The Chiefs are going to break his leg.
My team's getting filthy. I'm about to get. Are you gonna accept my trade or not?
Which trade?
I traded you. I sent you a trade proposal.
I didn't know that.
Go look at your phone, motherfucker. It's a steal of the century.
Steal of the
Oh,
century.
God.
It's great. I'm giving him Cam Akers, and
Oh,
Evan,
my.
the guy from Philly.
And the guy.
What's his name? The receiver, number 5, number 6.
AJ Brown,
No, the other guy. There.
No, the bad
Devontae
one.
Smith.
Devontae
The
Smith.
bad one that gets
I'm giving
no
them
points.
those two for Jamal Williams. That's a fair
Oh,
trade.
the running back.
I'm giving you a really good fucking
It's a great deal.
receiver.
The running back for the.
Yeah,
I like how we're
giving you.
doing this live on the podcast.
I'm giving you a great fucking receiver and a decent running back for a mediocre running back.
You know, it might be easier to use your phone, old top, if you weren't holding the flashlight.
Cam Akers and Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
For Jamal Williams.
That's a fucking steal. It's a.
Are you gonna accept it?
I don't know.
TJ, you might score
I might
85
counter
points this
that.
week.
I might
Maybe.
counter that.
You can counter this ass.
Okay, boys. So, episode 23 entitled Boy Am I High, which I think you figured out now why it was called that. Final thoughts. Schwammy, you seem like you're not high. Let's start with you.
I am not high. Thank God.
Boo.
Boo this man.
Boo this man.
You in here for some marijuana?
Nope.
Did you accept it?
How about old Tom?
Come on, man. I gotta know.
Flashing the flashlight in the dog's face.
You never heard of Cam Akers or Devontae Smith?
I'll counter that.
No, don't counter it. Accept it. Jamal Williams is a chump.
Oh
It went
God.
really bad. You know what the crazy thing about? Do you know what the crazy thing about that trade is? I drafted Jamal Williams, and then I dropped him.
Oh God.
I know, and I want to get him back. I always gave him Tom Brady for him. I was like, no, I can't give up Tom Brady for that.
You can.
I can't.
Oh man, how do you wrap up this podcast? It's been all over the place.
Yes.
It's been
I'm not
erratic.
gonna lie.
It's been
Not-
irresponsible.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything.
You can
It's
listen
probably-
to it.
You can re-listen to it when it comes out on
It's gonna be a
Thursday.
great surprise.
No, I guess to wrap up a couple thoughts here. Interesting hire by Nebraska by going after Matt Rule. I mean, his tenure with the Carolina Panthers. He was with the Carolina Panthers, and he did not obviously work out there. But when he was at Baylor, he turned that program
He
around.
should get fucking trash. He fucking
But
brought Baker Mayfield with him.
right, but it's going to be interesting to see how Matt Rule does in Nebraska with that kind of program, especially expecting big things, and they didn't get anything out of Frost, unfortunately. So it's going to be a kind of a interesting next couple of years to see how Matt Rule does up in Lincoln, Nebraska. But I do want to give a shout out to our buddy Trevor Mitchell as well.
Hi, Trevor Mitchell.
He should be playing with us this week after his surgery that he had up in Kansas City.
Oh,
I wonder how the new do will look. He
Surgery?
got some surgery.
Vasectomy?
No, he had some hair.
Well, good for you, Trevor.
I don't know how he looks because I haven't seen him, but I know the next time I see him,
I bet
he
you look hot
probably
as fuck.
he probably will have his shirt unbuttoned.
Oh, absolutely. Every
Yes.
time we see him, he doesn't wear any buttons.
Yes.
He has hair right here. Just
Yes.
shows off. Good-
He had more hair there than on his
good,
head.
Good for you, Trevor.
But anyway, hope to see him this weekend and playing with us again. So I'll pass it off to Carlos.
Carlos,
Yeah.
interested for your final thoughts.
Yeah. real final thoughts. No, man. I'm excited to see what the Patriots do this weekend this Thursday actually, against the Bills. Bills are not looking so hot right now, and Josh Allen threw his 15th pick this week. That's tied with
Russell Wilson.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's terrible. How is Josh Allen not catching that much shit? So, yeah, it'll be interesting for him to go up against old Bill Belichick. See what it comes down to. I think if we cover, I'll be happy.
What's the line?
I think like 4.5, 5.5, somewhere around there. I don't remember. But yeah, that's my final thought. I mean,
Ooh, I kind of like that.
I have a feeling we beat them last year. So
I like them to cover.
I like them to win too.
No, I like them to cover.
I need to win one.
Sometimes you just need a win.
And the other thing I had was I can confirm I was not trade raped by an 11-year-old because Matt Stafford is done. I traded Matt Stafford and Mac to what I don't remember the little kids that are playing Anthony and something.
Yeah.
Who's turn is this?
We need to get sponsored by Lakefield Retirement Community. We're having some real issues.
Dude,
today.
can we go all to the same retirement home?
I won't be there.
I mean, I know of one.
I'll kill
My
myself.
dad
I'll die
does
at his
too.
house or my apartment.
Oxford
I'll,
living.
I'll die on the road.
Yeah, just put me
I'll die on the road.
in a home.
Here I go.
TJ,
That sounds magical.
TJ, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. The streak is broken. I can finally talk about New Jersey.
Yeah.
Holy
Did they
fuck.
lose?
They lost.
Were they undefeated?
They weren't undefeated, but they were on a 13-game win streak.
What's the record in the NHL for that?
Like 21.
Yeah,
so they were nowhere near close.
But it was a franchise record.
Good for them.
Yeah, they are now projected, or on pace, I should say, for 134 points. That would be an NHL record.
Can teams tie on points?
Yes.
Let's
How would you
listen to-
play a
on-
sport
on
that ties on sports on points?
No, there's no ties.
He said that.
Well, on points, but not
that's
on
a
wins.
tie-
Or not in
points.
games.
Yeah, same thing.
Not goals.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
It's a tie on points.
No, it's
That
not.
means they score the same amount of points all year. It's a tie.
Yeah, but there's still no. Oh my god.
Got you.
No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. That is not how it works. That is not how it works.
I win.
Well, there's our opener.
You scumbag. I'm switching insurance providers.
Do it. I'm quitting.
You can use Delta Health.
I know a guy.
They freeze in the lake.
I wonder if 3Chi has any.
Oh, fuck. All right, we should probably just cut this.
The whole thing.
We'll start over tomorrow.
Nico Heischer is
Do
getting...
you guys want to record tomorrow?
No,
Again?
I gotta do shit. Nico Heischer is getting serious consideration for the Selke Trophy, which I fucking said I don't know how many weeks ago. But no, they look really good.
Who is this?
The Devils.
Like a player? Or the team?
The team's doing really well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a player was playing really well. I was like, cool.
Yeah, Nico
Good for
Heischer's
him.
playing really well. Yeah,
That's what I was asking. That sounds
Good
like a first
defensive.
and last name.
good defensive hockey. Other than that, the NFL season, I still I don't know. The Notre Dame's done.
That's not the NFL.
Thank God.
The Cowboys are still they're gonna disappoint me no matter what.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
That-
That's really kind of what I wait all year for. Is for you to get rolled over by the fucking Cowboys.
It happens every year.
I
I'm
know,
immune.
It's the fucking anniversary. It's the 10th year.
It's more like the 25th year.
I know, but you haven't been alive for that long.
I've been.
What was that?
Was that
noise?
your version of Jungle Tourette's over there? What the hell was that?
I'm older than 25, Carlos.
I don't think you are. I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
But that was a good reaction.
No, that's all I got. Andrew, what do you have, sir?
Couple things. Hodgepodge. The Baltimore Ravens, who I've been heavily invested with this entire season.
Might not get the 11th win.
Here is games they've blown in the fourth quarter. With a 35-14 lead against the Miami Dolphins with 12 minutes left, they lost.
That's terrible.
With 9 seconds left in the second quarter, they blew a 20-3 lead against the Bills. With 6 minutes left in the game, they blew a 20-10 lead against the Giants. And most recently, on another game that I had money on, they blew, I believe it was a 9-point lead against Jacksonville. Yep, oh, here it is. With 5 minutes and 59 seconds left, they blow a 19-10 lead. I don't know what's going on. It's very terrible. I'm going to move on from them. I'm going to discuss Netherlands over the U.S. TJ, you thought that the U.S. is your bet. If it is,
No, I said I think they could win.
if you want to go make some money, it's USA plus 390, I think. And I'm going to take Netherlands minus 120.
The U.S. defense is not going to be able to keep up. The way Carter Vickers played today, awesome. But the other dude, Reem, played like shit.
Oh, Reem, yeah, he's the oldest.
And
on
they
the
took
team.
out Zimmerman because he was playing like shit. Who the? It's like picking the worst out of the bad.
You know where Vickers plays?
Celtic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And then finally, I think I'm in trouble with my Brazil bets.
It's tough. It's going to be tough.
It really is.
I don't.
Because I mean, I think Neymar gets back, but then he's on, injury
Limited.
watch. He's gonna get hurt again. It always happens.
And the path for Brazil moving forward is not
It's
pretty
tough.
either.
It's tough.
Do you have it?
Huh?
Do you have their path?
It
don't-
should be
Argentina,
Portugal.
It's gross. It's pretty rough. I don't think I've got it though. I think I sent it to you, but I don't think I've got it handy. So anyway, the next podcast, I don't think Brazil will be knocked out by the next podcast, but maybe they will.
They play
'Cause I think the round
play
of-
like Tuesday. I think.
Well, that's their final game in group, I think.
No, they play like tomorrow. They play tomorrow. No, we'll look.
Today's Tuesday.
They should
No, they
play-
just beat Switzerland like yesterday.
That's
Okay, so they'll have 3 days, so they'll play again Friday.
Okay, so they'll that's a group game.
Yeah, because
And then
by
after that-
Saturday is the knockout, so they're not allowed to have any group games after that.
So I don't think Brazil will be knocked out by our next podcast,
No, it won't.
but maybe the one after. So anyway, we'll tie a bow on this ridiculous podcast. Boys, it was good to see you again. Episode 23. Boy, am I high. Appreciate our sponsor,
Yep.
3chi.com. And we will see you Askcasters later.
Bye-bye.
Later.
right.